fans, whoever's home, right?
But,
so it's gonna be switched up
niggas
game
can
to game.
Niggas can wear their jersey. They're like, bitch ass, like, you thought, nigga. Like, bro, I told KC, me and Jay, we always joke, we like, if KD and Kawhi were to sign, like, fuck LA, nigga, fuck LeBron, Rob Pelinka, fuck that nigga, Jeannie Buss can suck, all that. It's all that shit, bro.
My name is Ajay Dina.
I'm Melvin Yagaka.
And we are Cream Chelsea Rules Everything Around Me.
So what happened this past week?
Hey, look.
Hey, man.
I'm not gonna... Look, I have food. I'm gonna let y'all get all y'all need to get out. And then I'm gonna speak. Get out all you need to get out. I'm gonna eat.
Oh,
get all out.
Canada.
Oh, Steven.
Hey, man, look.
Hey, like I said, I'm very proud of Toronto for bringing their first title,
Fuck, you wanna go live with this
to Canada.
Hey, man.
And it was a great team performance. Team, I stressed out team.
Hey, man.
And Kawhi, I mean, he did his part. And I mean, it's not like 4 guys had like 20 plus in the final game or anything, but
I said,
they played well.
See, like you
so
said.
Wait. How do you want to go about this series? Game by game, or?
I mean, we can go game by game. I honestly want to look
at game by game.
I mean, I really like. I want to look at it series by series and then game by game.
Okay, that's
leading
fine.
up. Because a lot of people try to take away the Finals MVP because of the fact that it was a great team performance. Yeah. Which I
Nah, he deserved it.
Yeah.
Who else?
You know what I'm saying? Like who? Like,
stupid.
If it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, and no disrespect to Hubie Brown, but come on, Hubie. Like, without Kawhi being there and playing the way he did throughout the entire playoffs, that wouldn't be possible. And if you really want to, chime in on the Finals MVP, look at his numbers. It was 29, 29, 10, and 4. Like, come on, man. Like, stop playing.
So you said you want to talk about leading up to the finals, like series, like where you want to start, Orlando or what?
We can start Orlando.
Steven, get it out, please. While I'm eating, please get it out.
I'm about to go live. First things first, I want to say, and I want to be very clear. Kawhi is the best player in the league. I mean, I knew that already.
Right.
Let me see if I can get that adjusted set up.
This nigga really wants it live.
So I knew that already. That Kawhi was the best player. I mean, going back to that 2016-2017 season, even though, like I said, I had it within my heart just because he was my favorite player. I mean, you can literally watch him disseminate other players. He came into LeBron's house. That game against the Cleveland Cavs when he dropped 41 and beat them in their house. I mean, you could just see the difference between, second best and first best. Kawhi being first best. I watched this.
Bro, let's not go on tangents, bro.
Huh?
Let's get like
okay, so look.
Like,
I'm saying this. I'm saying this all to say that I knew that he was the best player already, and I knew that he was waiting till the playoffs to show the world, remind the world, that you should never disrespect greatness. Yeah. So he gets by Orlando as expected. Gentleman sweep. You gotta be courteous. You can't just be disrespectful. All right. Against Philly. And Philly was the most interesting team in the entire playoffs because we didn't know their max potential. They were the team that made the most moves and just had the newest pieces. And it was interesting to see if they were going to gel in time, to make something happen.
I mean, I could argue y'all would have lost if Embiid is healthy. If Embiid is healthy, y'all probably would have lost.
Was Kawhi healthy?
Yeah, he was healthy.
100%.
I mean, I saw how he was celebrating after. The final
adrenaline.
So where's the adrenaline? In the Sixers series. If you're talking about,
were you watching the same series? Is that
Kawhi was faking his injury per usual?
Faking. Okay. Okay. And we'll move on to Milwaukee.
Does he not fake his injuries?
We'll move on to Milwaukee.
Y'all won off of a lucky bounce?
I mean, he had 41 points in that game.
But y'all won off of
he had 41 points in that game. Everybody looks at that last shot, but leading up to that last shot, he had 39 points. Willed his team to victory.
I will say, speaking on that game 7, it could have been very peak if somehow, some way, Philly wins that game, because let's not forget, Jimmy Butler scores that game-tying layup off of a Kawhi missed free throw. The dialogue could have been very, very different. Could have, because if there was one thing Kawhi did not do great this whole playoff, except the finals, was free throw shooting.
No, you're bugging. You're bugging.
He was shooting in the clutch. In the clutch, he was missing. Siakam was missing. Siakam was missing. He was too.
Siakam was missing free throws.
He was too. But Siakam started making this in the finals all of a sudden. I'm saying the clutch. Especially in that Bucks series, he was missing a lot of those free throws in the clutch.
He made up for it with.
But I'm saying, like, if anything, like, they're called free throws. He has work on.
Man, look, no, he's fine. It's just, you gotta understand, this guy's hands are huge. They're massive.
Yeah. I mean,
so him shooting the ball,
times, like, even against Miami. The reason they won was because he missed.
The reason they won was because Greg Popovich made the dumbest call.
Greg Popovich, was he in the court? No,
he made a decision to take out Tim Duncan. Are you stupid?
If he puts you in the game to play, you better step up.
You take out your best rebounder in franchise history.
The thing is, Kawhi is apparently the best player in the game. So he got
no. You're not gonna do that.
Kawhi is the best player in the game. Is he not? How do you lose that game for them?
He took out Tim Duncan because he got in the game. He got too happy. He wanted to.
Was Kawhi the best player in the game? Yes or no?
What are you talking about?
Was he the best player in the game?
Yes, but what does that mean? You don't take out your tallest.
He missed.
Your tallest.
But Kawhi can grab the rebound. Go and grab the rebound.
Kawhi was not even in the position to get the rebound.
He should have been. He's the best player in the game.
Okay, we're not gonna.
Is he not the best player?
That's
wait.
See these guys. We're not gonna.
Steven, who did Chris Bosh box out?
I think Matt Manu or some. I don't know. It was somebody. But my thing is this: but the thing Chris Bosh is 7 foot, right? But 6'11". But Tim Duncan is 7 foot, right? What are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Not finishing off the game, not keeping Tim Duncan in the game.
What the hell is Kawhi doing? Not going for it. He's the best player in the game.
He was guarding LeBron James.
You don't have to worry about LeBron. He's gonna miss.
Damn, you're disrespectful. But anyways, getting back to Milwaukee, where everybody was, automatically talking about, oh man, Milwaukee's gonna run through them. Milwaukee's gonna do that. I was like, look, guys, Raptors and set. That was my motto the entire, just like I said, and it was symbolic for we're gonna find a way. I don't know how, but we're gonna find a way. I trust this team. I trust this team. My favorite players on there. I've been watching the team long enough to know that we're built to handle adversity. We get down 2 games. Everybody's blowing my phone up. Sweep.
I never said that. By
Cancun, 1, 2, 3, Cabo. I mean, I was hearing it all like crazy.
I didn't say.
What did I say?
I mean, we can go back in the text messages.
I want you to tell me what I said.
You were you were saying something about
I said hard to believe.
Hard to believe, or losing hope. Losing hope.
But I wasn't off the wagon yet.
And I said,
did I not say that?
I didn't say sweep.
I said your lack of faith is gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you to celebrate.
No, I didn't say sweep. I think I said Milwaukee in 6.
No. Yeah. You said.
I said.
I mean, you said that, but I remember through Snapchat you said something different.
We don't have any proof of that. Like you're making shit up now.
No, sir.
But if we're being honest, like the reason why I picked Milwaukee in 6 was, leading up to after the first 2 games, going up to the 3rd game, like Toronto wasn't playing well. It was just Kawhi. So I can go off of what I've seen. They only started playing well when they got home, and you can only.
The thing is that you can't you have to. That's why I was always saying first to 4. First, it's a long
but that's what
series.
I'm saying. I have more faith in someone like Kawhi.
Know, this isn't God. The only person I'm gonna walk by faith with without seeing it is God.
The only one I can trust to be consistent
I believe in him.
every game is Kawhi. Everyone else was just I don't know what they're going to give me. So I was just going off of what I've seen.
The leader, and that's why I love Kawhi. I mean, I've never, like I said, he's just a guy who
a fun guy.
That, that too. But when you watch him play, you never get that sense of he's going to let the team lose, not lose a game, but he's ultra competitive to the point where when it matters most, when everything's on the line, he's gonna find a way to make something happen, whether it's on the offensive end or the defensive end. One of the things that I was trying to tell people is that yes, the Bucks ran through the Celtics, but the Celtics were the most dysfunctional team this year. They weren't playing like the Celtics last year.
We had guys that thought they were going to the finals.
Exactly. Like you had guys. Everybody had their own egos.
Say, thinking more about it, we said that in a way we're using a way weaker East to gauge the Celtics. We didn't have a Bucks last season. We didn't have a Raptors.
Well, we're talking about even after the first game. We had guys after the first game talking about Celtics about to win this series, and I was just.
I'm not gonna say no names, man, but
I'll say my point is like we were using the East of last year.
No, but I'll base it off of the first, like the beginning of the season.
Year, yeah.
Before the season began, that's what we're like. Even me, I said Celtics probably gonna go to the finals because we didn't know how good any of these other teams were gonna be.
Yeah. I said before the first game that the last thing we saw of Gordon Hayward was hooping. Kyrie is a bona fide all-star. As far as we know, like
they just start off bad, and we're just like, they'll pick it up. Yeah, it never happened.
I still said they were gonna pick it up going into the finals.
Now, once I saw how bad it was, I was like, nah.
And then even though you play against a Victor Oladipo less Pacers, they still like ran through them for the most part.
I just felt like after seeing Giannis in 3 games just dominate and I mean, obliterate like they had no answer.
Yeah, Giannis has to get a shot this. He's probably in the gym right now.
Yeah, very important.
Hey man,
him Simmons
That's the one thing he needs because everyone knows you can only play him this way and he won't score. Like,
well, see, you know,
I wonder who's been saying that.
But it depends on who's guarding him too.
Yeah,
he can't do it
because thing is that 95% of the players in the league he's gonna he's gonna impose his will on.
I don't even think it's hard to guard him. I just think people no. Not that it's like the easiest thing. I think it's are you like willing to like expand that much energy for a whole game? Let's not forget.
Some people, it doesn't even matter about energy.
Yeah, something you just can't stop them.
But I'm saying big enough. People who are big enough, people who are strong enough.
Oh yeah,
people who are fast enough. Al Horford locked up Giannis the first game of that Celtics Bucks series, and then it was kind of like, okay, like I don't know if I can do this for 35 minutes and still have to produce on the offensive side. I think that's all it is. Kawhi is he's a different breed. He can do that.
And that's what makes him so special to me. Like we talk about the best player in the world, I get that KD, you know, like I said, and like I said, I was a complete understanding of people saying that KD is the best player in the world because of the fact that he's the most prolific scorer in history. Yes,
but Kevin Durant can also play defense. We forget this. Like,
he can, but
is he
talk
guarding,
to me.
Is
he guarding Giannis the way Kawhi is while producing?
He doesn't have to.
Because he has Draymond.
No, because look at his team. Like we can only go off of what we see. We can't say
no, but I don't know. As far as I know, I don't think KD can do it.
We don't know that.
But okay, so look, we don't know that. Okay, so if we're going off of what we do know that Kawhi can.
Yeah.
So why are we still
we also do know that Kevin Durant is the best scorer. He's been a great defender like most of his career.
I mean, it's a lot easier to defend when you have superstars on.
Yeah, but we like I said, we can only go off of what
you got to break down the entire game. Look. Yeah. If you have superstars who can score at a tremendous rate, that is causing the opponents on the other side to have to play. I mean, you look at how much Steph Curry and Klay Thompson run around. They expend miles on top of miles. That takes a toll on the opponent playing defense. So now,
if watching Steph run around is exhausting.
It's exhausting. So so now, like I said, if you're expending that much energy on the defensive end, it takes a toll on your offense. Mind you, these are 24-second shot clocks. You're really only getting 15 seconds really to like create. So every 15 seconds you're going down. You know, that's already running in itself. Having to run circles around chasing these light-skinned ass niggas around the court. That shit takes energy.
I would say it kind of benefits. Well, it's what Kawhi can do is only because of his play style. Because Kawhi is not like a dribble, flying everywhere.
Yeah,
like
he's not sexy with it.
Not even uber like athletic. He's just like
whoa.
No. I'm saying like he doesn't like use his athleticism like every.
Yeah. Facts.
He's very like let's slow the game down.
He plays.
I'm a dribble, drive, cut back, shoot. it's not a lot, and he doesn't. I don't like his moves don't really expand that much energy.
Exactly. Yeah. He just tries to be effective with it because he's understanding of, hey, I'm using a lot of energy, containing the best player on the opposing team. Wow.
Don't need to be doing some crazy stuff on offense. Huh? I'm saying that way I don't need to be doing that.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. To where like even the KD I think uses more of his athleticism per play. That's why LeBron cannot guard the best defender. Yeah. Because he is all athleticism. His mid range, for the most part, I can count that. I will live with a mid range from LeBron. I actually will not live with
unless he starts fading. Once he starts fading,
unless if he fades and he hits a couple,
cool,
when he's hot.
Cool, but I'm talking about like if it was like, all right, I can give you. I'd rather play the paint than give you a mid range.
True.
But the thing is, LeBron banks off of going into the paint, bullying.
Yeah, and he's also streaky as a shooter. So
that's my point. I will live with LeBron mid range shot. It may go in, it really may not go in.
So and to continue on, he gets by Milwaukee. So within Orlando, Philly, Milwaukee, he proves that he's better than Embiid, which I have to say because there were many people. Because going into the summer,
who doesn't know that?
Going into the summer, I was hearing constantly. No.
Yeah, we hadn't seen Kawhi in over a year.
But my thing
like
is,
I said, we're only going off of what we've seen.
So next year when the summer hits. And
I'm good. Like I've said,
I'm saying like if KD doesn't come back in return, are you going to say that Embiid and Giannis is better?
I even told you before. As soon as the finals is over, Kawhi is the best player in the world right now.
But what I'm saying is this: will y'all say next summer or next year, while KD is not playing, that Giannis and Embiid is better? Because KD's not playing.
I can't say.
Steven, I'll tell you like this: unless Giannis gets a mid range, I would never concede that. I already think Kawhi's the best in the world because I've seen Kawhi guard the best player on the court and score the most points on the team.
He hasn't guarded the best player on the court. He didn't guard KD. He didn't play KD. From what we saw of Kevin Durant, he was working him.
It was KD just shooting over.
Yeah. Which is what he's always doing.
But things that like what are you supposed to
do? That's what I'm saying. He can't guard Kevin Durant.
No, it's not that he can't. Kevin Durant shoots. Kevin Durant is the most prolific scorer.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I don't. Look, when
Kevin
Kawhi is
guarding
Kevin,
buckets, that's what I'm saying.
I don't expect Kawhi to shut down.
That's what you were saying. He would shut the best player down.
Melvin, let me put it like
Giannis.
this. Let me put it like this. If KD ever wanted to dabble in the paint, Kawhi's not letting that happen.
Yeah,
the only
KD
way
doesn't
KD
have
could
to.
Scored,
he doesn't have to.
The only way KD can score Kawhi is shooting over him.
And the one way,
and I will live with KD shooting over you.
Yeah, exactly, because he will make every single time.
Because he's an automatic bucket.
Nobody in the world can guard KD.
Nobody. Exactly.
So
and that's the point.
But he's at least guarding him. He was at least the one guarding him.
And the thing is, I'm saying
difficult.
I'm saying Kawhi can guard. He can be guarded by Kevin Durant.
No, he can't.
He's guardable.
No, he can't.
Kawhi's guardable.
I'm not gonna lie. I would like to see it.
Kawhi's guardable.
Okay.
I would like to see
what player have you seen who's
between the two? Who can guard the other one better?
I'm pretty sure Kawhi can make life a little more difficult.
I would say
Kawhi's stronger. Look,
I don't know about that.
Look. I'm gonna say this: Kevin Durant can pull up on anybody from 30 whenever he wants.
But what's the chance that every time he's shooting, he's
gonna make it
100%?
Exactly. I'm not gonna say 100, but it's gonna be somewhere.
But I'm saying I'd rather live with a shot than a layup.
Exactly, but
mid-range.
But like I asked you right now, who do you think would be affected more when they guard each other?
The only reason why I tend to agree with you is because a lot of those points that Kawhi is getting is pull-up jumpers, driving pull-up, shot. KD's long enough to close in on that space.
But look, and the things that you're also talking off of that 11-minute span when
that's all we got to see. We're only going off of what we saw.
We can go back and look at past instances when they guard each other, and you'll see that Kawhi.
It wasn't finals. Bro, it wasn't finals atmosphere.
But it was finals atmosphere when they played. When Kawhi was in San Antonio and KD was in OKC, bro. Go back. I'll show you the film after this,
bro.
Like I said, he made life difficult, bro.
Who won that series?
You said what?
Who won that series you're talking about?
San Antonio.
Wait, which year?
I'm talking about 2014, 2015.
Okay,
but I was talking about within the season. There was a game that that I remember vividly. just seeing KD trying to back down Kawhi, like you said, Kawhi stopping that shit,
and
that's just not happening.
That's what
he can shoot over him all day, but is KD gonna shoot 60-50% from the three, guaranteed?
If he has to.
It's not up to.
It's not your power to just
exactly.
shoot.
It's not.
If it was in anybody's power, they would shoot that
but that's the thing. He's always played with like so many good players around him that he doesn't have to shoot that many shots.
Who you play with that's good on KC?
I mean, he had Russ. He had.
I said good players.
All right.
but yeah, like I said, he didn't get to go against KD because of injuries, things that were out of his control. Klay Thompson, he missed Game 3. He missed the fourth quarter of Game 6.
Like so hypothetically speaking, let's say everyone on the Warriors is healthy. What's the series?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
What did you
I said Raptors in 7.
And then what
Are you
happened when
serious?
KD stepped on that floor? You saw exactly what was going to happen.
He was getting buckets, but it's the first quarter. It's not about how you start the game. It's about how you finish.
Oh, really?
I'm not gonna lie, it was dumb, y'all. It was looking very scary.
Within the first 5 minutes, they already had like 5 threes.
Like if you have your entire monsters lineup in the game at the same time, shit, what do you expect?
And that's what I'm saying. It's not like they was finna play the whole game.
But bro, look, that's 11 minutes. We don't know how the remaining 37.
Yes.
We can only infer that based off what we
based on what we saw.
All right, finish
so look,
your soliloquy.
All I'm gonna say is this: we can control what we can control. In this playoff run alone, Kawhi showed that you're disrespectful as fuck comparing him to Embiid, disrespectful comparing him to Giannis, and Steph can't carry the team and produce wins like he
Everyone
can.
knew that.
So,
or most people should have known that.
Even if you don't think he's the best player, he's a top 3 player bona fide. Now, with that
Top
being
two.
really,
He's top 2.
Top 2.
Really,
Kawhi.
top 2.
I think he's the best right now.
He's the best right now.
Yeah, no. Oh,
yeah.
on me.
Yeah.
But and like I said, all this is while he is still going through injury. He wasn't 100%. Mind you, he was about maybe 75-80%.
I want to
Let's be very, very.
We don't know that.
No, we know that, bro.
We don't know.
He had 10 nights.
Oh my
Come on, bro.
I want to clarify.
Still from San Antonio? Did he come with it? Did he come
San
with
Antonio
the
was a calf injury.
I want to clarify that Kawhi's the best because KD just suffered the worst injury any athlete could have.
Yeah, and that's the reason why. Because
but I mean,
people come back from that,
look. The reason why I say Kawhi is the best regardless is because in the last 2-3 years, KD's been playing with the best team ever assembled. I don't want to hear shit about. Like I said, I can't believe him. But look, what I can say is this: what other player do you know has came to a team, been the sole superstar of the team, carried a franchise the way this guy has? We seen what the Raptors were last year.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It has a little asterisk to that.
Huh?
First in the East?
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'm talking about.
The thing is, I would say
there's pretenders and there's pretenders.
I'm messing with you.
Raptors are clearly pretenders last year.
I would say this has a little asterisk.
Yeah, I mean, you can asterisk whatever you want
because of injuries.
But look, that's
because like we all. I think most people know.
That's what
there's injuries.
So you can't really say he carried.
There's injuries every playoff run.
Yeah, and I get that.
Can I speak on this, Steven? I've let you talk for over 20 minutes.
Go ahead, speak. I mean, like I said, I'm saying facts.
I'm gonna break it down game by game. Game 1, fair win. Honestly, I don't know what else to say. Fair win. Pascal only goes 16 for 19, drops 20 something. Is it 30 or 20 something?
Like 30. 32, yeah.
On 19 shots, Kawhi, puts in his little. Kyle Lowry shoots that disrespectful last 3 at the end.
Himself.
You remember that disrespectful last 3 Kyle Lowry shot? I'm like, jeez Louise.
You carried him. You say he carried him.
Game 2.
Throughout the season and throughout the playoffs.
Game 2, what happens? Warriors are up. Klay goes down. But somehow, some way, Warriors still find a way to scrape through a dub.
I mean, Klay came back, right? Did he not?
Hammy, he didn't come back.
He didn't come back in game 2?
He didn't come back.
So who made that shot to put him up by 3?
Wait, he came in at the end of the game?
This guy trying to break it down. You got to know your stuff, bro.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Come on, man.
My bad.
It was game 3 that he missed.
No, but I'm saying game 2, he popped his hammy. He came back, right? Game 3, he's out. What does that lead to? No KD, no Klay. All right.
You still have Steph, Dre, and Boogie. Like, come on, bro.
But you can't compare that.
All-stars,
you can't
man.
compare that to what they have. You can't compare it to what they have.
Anyways, going into game 3.
This nigga didn't even think Toronto had anything. What are we talking about?
That's true.
Guys, speak. Game 3. No Klay, no KD. Draymond on his good day is giving you 20 points. Boogie has not. I don't think he's had more than 17 points a game this whole season. Talk less of the whole playoffs. They go in. Steph drops 47. Steph's actually playing defense, hustling. They still lose, like, very convincingly. Mm-hmm. Game 4, Steph is obviously gassed because he probably just played the biggest game I've ever seen from him. Mm-hmm. That was the best Steph performance of all time. Mind you, first
I don't know
half,
about that.
I don't know.
I've seen
know.
better Steph.
I don't know. I'm saying because he actually played defense. He actually was hustling, and he shot 40. He shot 47 points. He shot 31 times. He was exhausted going into Game 4. Clay's obviously coming back from a hammy, but Clay still goes off. Steph is tired. Steph shoots like 9 for 22. I remember. You know, I don't think anybody had them. I had them in game 4 on some luck. But if I'm being honest, looking at everything, Boogie was still playing trash.
Good, Dre.
Boogie was still playing trash. Draymond Green can only do so much on offense. Quinn Cook was. Let's not forget Kevon Looney was out game 3. Kevon Looney's out here playing with a broken shoulder. His shoulder's hanging off.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
He has to come back with those World War II ass shots, that morphine, so he can keep playing.
Hey,
Get me?
I don't know, bro.
You get me? So they lose game 4. Game 5.
I'm gonna get on his ass a little bit.
Game 5. Clay, Steph, they do what they need to do. They win in Toronto. With that, KD drops 11 points. I don't know. I don't think he only missed one shot.
Hey,
Dre
said, what's good?
I'm speaking on it.
What's up, Dre?
I said Dre. KD shoots 3 for 3 from 3. Has 11 points. It's looking like he's about to drop 40. Has the worst injury you can get as an athlete. Legit, there's no other injury that's worse than it. Paul George broke his leg. His leg was at a 90-degree angle, and his injury is still worse than that. They still win Game 5. Going into Game 6, the Warriors were on that serious ass run in the third quarter.
Talk about how they won Game 5 though. Oh no,
it was scrappy. It was very scrappy.
Do you know what I'll say? Kevin Durant is the reason why they actually went to Game 6.
Yeah, because they need those 11 points.
And it's not even the points alone. I personally thought if
playing for him was
just
the biggest
just
thing.
the fact that he played, everyone just had their energy,
but
and they were just ready. Because they would have probably got blown out that game if KD wasn't coming back.
But low key, it wouldn't have felt right to have won that game because that would have been a closeout. Exactly. Even the aura around it, like even if they won, it would have been like, KD was injured though.
But still,
go into Game 6. I'll just get straight to the third quarter. Clay's looking like he's finna drop 50. It was getting very scary.
Even his defense, I've never seen Clay play.
Going off for defense. A dunk, like Danny Green, I still don't. I really wish he didn't try to get that block from behind. I don't think it was worth it.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, okay, yeah. What does it lead to? His leg. If you pause that, like that video where like his leg bends, it looks disgusting.
I don't even know how he was just walking around.
He was walking. He was jumping. He looked like he was okay. Tears his ACL. I mean,
are you done?
I mean, we can get to
so now you finish Game 6. It's kind of like, I mean, like, what else do you want from these boys? I mean, we know how Game 6 ends. Steph. I mean, I don't know if you guys don't know, but Steph's not a clutch shooter. In
all I'm hearing is excuses about the Warriors and what, like I said, what happened with them and what didn't transpire. My thing is this: if the Raptors would have lost, what would y'all have been saying?
That's serious.
Another thing, if the Raptors would have lost,
I would have said they weren't good enough.
Second, prior to, I said, you said, without KD, Raptors in 6, correct? Okay, so all I've been hearing is a lot of slack and a lot of this and that about the Raptors not having this, not having that. The Raptors are stacked on top of stacked on top of stacked. At the end of the day, their players did not come to perform. They have players on the bench.
That's why I don't want to hear anything.
I don't want to hear. I
don't want to hear anything about you too. Talking about he carried them.
Who?
You know, whenever Kawhi was out, even in the regular season, they were still winning games.
I said throughout the playoffs.
But
did he not carry them throughout the playoffs?
No, he did. But you can't discredit them for what he did in the finals.
I was the guy telling you that our role players will step up and play. Are you saying that I didn't say that?
No, but what you're trying to make it seem like he carried them out ever since he walked to Toronto.
I said, okay, no. What I'm saying is that as a leader, as a de facto main guy, head honcho, He was the leader of that team.
And we're not denying that.
In the playoffs, when it matters most, the regular season is what it is.
But he did what he was supposed to do.
Exactly.
So why are you trying to make it seem like
what are we talking about?
Let me get it.
I don't even know anymore.
All I'm saying is this. My man Dre said that he carried them in the playoffs, averaging 30, getting 20 shots a game. He put them on his back.
I don't even know why you're listening to
and I agree with that.
Wait, you say you don't know I'm listening to Dre?
I say I agree with that.
I mean, this guy, he averaged 31, 9, and 4 in the entire playoffs.
Did I not agree with that?
So then what are we talking about?
I'm talking about in the finals.
In the finals, it was a team effort, but
in the finals, it was a team effort.
If you still look at his stats,
and he played 29, well. But like,
11,
don't make it seem
4.
like he carried them. That's what I'm saying.
29, 11, and 4.
11.
In the finals,
look it up.
In the final game,
he finals period.
He averaged 11,
or it was like 29, 10. He
in the finals,
it was like 10.5. Look it up, bro.
In the finals, he did what he was supposed to do, but the people around him stepped up too.
Exactly. So
Pascal having 32. I don't want to hear about
one,
carrying him.
Game 1,
he won them that one player. Pascal won them one game.
Like, are you understanding what's coming out of my mouth?
Yes.
I'm saying he carried them in the playoffs.
In the
entire duration from Orlando to Golden State.
Minus the finals.
He averaged 29, 11, and 4.
He averaged.
Him being the best player on that team, him playing the best on that team isn't carrying.
What is that?
What is
carrying? What is really
so when y'all say LeBron James carried Cleveland and Kyrie was averaging 30, that's serious.
Wait, Steven, let me answer.
Talk to me, bro.
Carrying to me is what he did the first 3 games. I mean, the first 3 series.
Let me answer this. Okay, what did he do? What did he do as being the best player on that team?
He was averaging like 35, right?
No, what did he do in the finals then if he didn't carry? What did he do?
He played his part because everybody
was the best player.
No, of course he was the best player, but there's a difference between best player and carrying.
But he was being the best player. He was doing the most on that team.
But not by that much though.
But on defense he was.
I mean, everyone else was playing a part in defense too.
I mean, but at the end of the day, if when the game's online, who's Kawhi guarding?
Because here's the thing, we could look even game 1. Who had the most points in that game? Was it not Pascal? You're making it seem like every single game he was the one that was going off.
No, you're making it seem like that's
That's what carrying is.
No, dude.
No, it's not.
Because everybody says that LeBron James carried Cleveland when they came back down 3-1, right?
No, right? I never said that. I don't say that. I don't say that.
These niggas, bro, it's like this shit. I'm done talking to you, bro. I'm done talking to you. I'm gonna focus on Ade. So Ade,
because you're not understanding.
Here's my thing. The reason why I'm coming at you is because you, like I said, I understand that the Warriors had a lot of things, injuries.
Just a lot.
They had a good amount, but at the end of the day, we talk about Steph Curry being a 3-time champion, right? We talk about Iguodala being a 3-time champion, right? We talk about Draymond Green being a 3-time champion, right? You're going against a team that this is their first year in the finals. We expected them to fold and fumble, but they came out and they executed. They came out and they stayed composed. Through adversity, they lost game 2 by what? By 4. They lost game 5 by what? By 1
point. 1 point.
These were losses that should have messed up. That should have gotten them off track. But they stayed composed, bro. I don't want to hear it. Like I said, we can talk about Kawhi doing this. They played a team game, like I said that they would. That's the difference between the teams that Golden State played against and the Raptors. They had pieces. They had viable pieces. I talked about the role players being able to step up.
But that to say that. Take away KD, a healthy Clay, I still don't think I'll win because he's not out game 3,
and that's
he's not out game 3, and Steph's not gas game 4. That's two games.
We can make that. Okay, like I said,
and games.
And that's a valid point.
Game 6. Can you admit if Clay finished that game, y'all losing that game? Can you admit that?
Potentially. Potentially.
So, okay. That's what I'm saying.
Clay is a flamethrower.
I agree with you on that part, and that's why I say it even goes back to KD. Because if KD doesn't suit up that game 5, they're losing that game.
We all know that.
We do know that for a fact.
So look, here's the thing that I hate. Everybody, like I said, we'll always remember game 5. Oh no, game 6 is Clay going out because, like I said, he finished off. It was pretty much the end of the third quarter where he had 30 by the end of the third quarter.
No. By like
it was no. It
was like halfway.
It was like 8 minutes. It was like 8 minutes.
It was like 6 minutes.
It was like 8 minutes.
It was half.
Okay, cool.
That's 18 more minutes.
Okay, so look, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna say this. when Kawhi had 26 with 8 minutes and 34 seconds left, and they were beating the Warriors by by 24.
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. We're talking about this.
That's game one.
You see that?
That's game one, though.
I don't want to hear you.
That's game
I don't want
one.
to hear you.
And to address that, there was a lot of people saying, "Oh, the Warriors had they had Kyrie and Kevin Love going down. They had Chris Paul going down." Which at the end of the day, Iggy was injured that series.
No, but that Chris Paul
exactly.
Hold on. People want to bring up Kawhi getting injured. People want to bring who else was there? Those are 3 injuries that everybody brings up. At the end of the day, they played a healthy OKC. They came back 3-1, right? Cool. They without KD. That's when KD was still on OKC. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's fair to just be like, oh well, they've had it in the past, so you can't bring it up now. I think obviously like only Warriors fans do not acknowledge that they got away with like not
everybody said their own luck.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody
has luck.
You know,
that same year that Kawhi went down, they beat the Cavs in 5. That's a longer series because they would. If Kawhi was healthy, that series goes to 7.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That series goes to 7. So now they're winded going up against the Cavs, who I think they played the Celtics that series that year. No, they didn't play Celtics. They played somebody else, and I think it wasn't long.
It might have been Toronto. It might have been Toronto.
Yeah, the Cavs.
Yeah, I think they played Toronto.
So that wasn't I can guarantee you that wasn't a long series. Mm-hmm. They played a hard 7 games against the Spurs. Mm-hmm. Now having to go up against LeBron and Kyrie. That's a different series, bro.
Yeah.
Like
everybody had, and that's the thing. Like, yes, I understand you can put asterisks whatever you want. You can put asterisks by some of the Warriors wins.
Yeah, exactly.
You can put asterisks by LeBron James trophy. Yeah, like I said he came out.
I can't really say that.
The reason why I can is because
other than the one Cavs one, both the Miami Heat.
One of the Miami Heat.
No, one of the Miami Heat.
No, wait. How many points he had that game? Don't do that. How many points he had that game? How many points?
But Ray Allen saved his life. No, okay, he bought no.
Let's look at the big picture. Let's talk.
Okay, that's valid. But I will say this with the series against the Warriors where they won. LeBron James, post game.
I'm with you.
Post game, like, bro, he made Draymond get suspended. It is what it is. I'm sure the league is gonna go back and look at that. When LeBron James said that shit,
he was out game 5. Game 6.
Come on, bro.
Bogey was out. Bogey was out. Was it game 5, 6, and 7? Bro?
If you want to talk about actions, bro, we could put actions by every injuries happen, bro. It's the nature of the game. Mind you, Steph's ankle was hurt the entire series, bro. Like he wasn't 100%,
and he got ejected at the end of game 6.
Like so, talk about it, man. Exactly. Like there's asterisks by whatever you want to put.
But there's still asterisks on this.
Yeah, there is, and like I said, I'm fine with it. Shit, we won. I'd rather have a trophy than no trophy at all.
That's why I was saying that group chat. I'm like, yeah, you can be happy and all, but I can't. I'm not gonna lie. As a Bulls fan, if the Bulls won this way, I would be happy. But I'd be like,
nigga, I'm happy just because of the fact you gotta think about everything.
I get that. Just don't go overboard. Like
I'm gonna go overboard.
No, because you the way you be talking is like you ignore that all that shit.
The reason why I'm going overboard is it's not just because of the fact that Toronto Raptors won. It's because of everything that's happened that's transpired within the last 2 years with Kawhi Leonard.
And I get that.
So for me, being a Kawhi Leonard fan, I'm gonna talk my shit, bro. Because
I still want you to go back and still accept what you've just said, which is
I accepted it, and I'm still gonna walk.
And that's fine.
I'm still gonna walk proudly in it.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Because it's bigger than just beating Golden State. It goes back to the San Antonio organization.
Yeah.
Misdiagnosing this man. It goes back to Greg Popovich getting Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili to set up a meeting and put out different statements about this man. It goes to people like Michelle Bede questioning his leadership, questioning his will to play. Different legends talking down. No, I'm not hurt. I'm talking about the entire thing. So like I said, being able to go into a different environment, being traded to a place against your will, making the best out of a situation, coming into an entire country and bringing something that has not been brought to them ever. That's a big deal. No matter how you look at it, at the end of the day, what he's done, like I said, going 15, 20 years from now, Toronto fans are not going to remember, it was Ashes, but they're going to remember, this man delivered the first championship in his first year.
I mean, cool.
That's amazing. It ain't just cool. It's amazing.
And coming from you, like, I can accept that. But there's fans who are just like,
because
Kawhi did this and the words are trash, but they don't really have anything behind why they're saying that.
Because, and that's the things that you can't listen to a lot of people. They watch basketball, they don't know basketball. Like I said,
what do you say? You can't talk basketball.
You can't talk basketball. Like I said, shout out to my niggas. Dre, Casey. Like I said, you can't talk basketball. It's a select few that I talk about. Like I said, these guys. And even this guy, he's kind of drunk, but it's a select few that I talk basketball with because there'll be some people just talking. Like I said, okay, I'm not gonna throw nobody's name under the bus, but it was a comment I seen yesterday in the group message. And they said I think it was ours. Somebody said some shit. It was like, would you consider Bobo as a first round talent?
I know. I'm Daya. Daya, you said that.
I almost had to like leave that group out. Like,
I would say just like to put a bow on this point of like the asterisk championship.
I can't even remember the last time.
I think it means I think it kind of. It does. It's not a perfect way to end the whole season when you beat the Magic after losing Game 1, which was like, why would you lose? Why would you lose Game 1 to a team that was a seventh? I won't say barely made it. But
hey, in the last 10 games, they were the hottest team.
Yeah.
See, that's the kind of shit I don't.
Yeah.
It's last 10 games.
Series 2. While you go up against Joel Embiid, I think Joel Embiid only missed one. He missed one game. But at the end of the day, you go up against a Philly team that was tough. A Philly series that literally ended on a buzzer beater. Like it was just emotional. You go up against a team that people legit been saying is going to go to the finals, and you beat them 4 games straight. And then like for people to be like, okay, y'all now you guys are going to the finals, but you guys went off of like, their best players going down. Yeah. I don't even count KD going down. I count Clay going down was.
And that's the thing.
KD
being down, we already knew that before the series started.
Yeah,
it's just the injuries that happened within that.
I really just count Clay. Clay going down is a three. Game swing.
And that was unfortunate, but like I said, that was just part of.
Because if say you take off one of those wins off of the Raptors, we're going to 7. If Clay is healthy, worst case scenario, you're going to 7.
But on the contrary, let's say that Nick Nurse.
Last point. Only one game was won at home this series. Only one game.
Let's say that Nick Nurse doesn't call that timeout.
I don't. Okay.
Let's say that he doesn't call that timeout, and he allows the Raptors to continue their streak.
Well, that's what it was.
They're winning that game.
Okay.
They're winning that game
after the timeout. You got.
It wouldn't even be a game 6, mind you. That 30-point performance wouldn't have happened. It would have been done. It would have been done on that night, right?
Right after that timeout, the Raptors get the play they wanted. But Marcus Gasol just gets fouled.
Momentum changes exactly, and momentum changes.
But you got the.
But momentum. Look, the things that
at the end of the day, if Marcus Gasol gets that call, that's 2 free throws, and he makes both. I don't think you're saying that.
But what I'm saying is that what the reality is that you call the timeout, you stop a team's momentum. Like you stop a team, you give the other team a chance to recoup and to set up on defense, to set up on offense.
If anything, I say. I blame him for not taking a timeout in that final possession.
I mean, yes,
I think the reason why he didn't do it is because he questioned. He questioned what he did earlier.
The first one.
But I'd rather that because we all know what was going to happen. Double team on Kawhi. Even I would have done that.
I mean, my thing is this. Like I said, we talk about the Clay, and that's valid as heck because Clay, I ain't gonna lie, Clay had me scared. I was in my room. I was
that's a 3-game swing.
Listen,
Clay was a different man that
what I'm saying is this: it's not even going to Game 6 if Nick Nurse doesn't call that timeout. We're ending it there. And now it would have been like I don't really feel too good about the win because KD went down.
I'm low key. I think even Raptors fans are glad that they didn't win.
Like it wouldn't.
I don't even think they're glad they're winning 6 because in both games, they had literally back-to-back games. Their best.
They're still happy because
they won. Still happy because they shit. Nigga, I'm happy. If it would have went to 7, I don't know if we would have won.
Yeah, and that's my only thing. If it goes to 7, you're like, shit. We just lost these niggas twice.
That's my point.
But my thing is this: it's not going to 6. If we close it out,
but at the end of the day, you guys get to look.
It's a lot of ifs that we can say. It all depends on what ifs you want to
exactly, and that's why I say I'll only go back to the start of that game.
Okay, wait, you're saying he doesn't call that timeout. What if he misses that? What if they miss that shot?
Bro, Kawhi just scored 10 points in 2 minutes. What are we talking about?
What if he misses it?
What are we talking about?
We're talking about ifs. He goes.
What are we talking about? I'm talking about the actuality.
Are you saying it's 100% he would have made that shot?
Stop it.
My guy, look. He seen his robo. He said, "All right, look." He changed to play within the system to dominate, and he went in 10 points 2 minutes.
Stop it, bro. Stop it.
Hey man, look.
Stop it.
I'm going off the facts, man. The baddest man showed why he was the baddest man in those 2 minutes.
I think
y'all won. You know.
I mean, we talking about this for 45 minutes. Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm tired of it.
let's go to what happens next year.
I think
We can even go to the draft. It's on Thursday,
Look,
right?
Denver Nuggets and if the Houston Rockets get it together.
No, you're going too far out. We need to talk about free agency.
Yeah, free agency.
I want to talk about Kawhi first, and we need to talk about L.A. Braun. Me personally.
Let's start with Kawhi. He's staying.
Me personally, you can say I don't think anybody can say what he's going to do. I won't say he's not human. He does have emotions like us.
Yeah, but it's kind of stupid.
At
for
the
you
end of the day,
kind of stupid to leave.
at the end of the day, if you can go to Clippers, which
Is the
it
smartest.
really
Yeah,
all
hold
depends
on.
on what he
Smart
wants.
decision.
you get Doc Rivers.
But he's winning now. Why lose that?
You get Doc Rivers, you get Jerry West.
Get Jerry West. That's Jerry
Yeah,
West.
but
and you get the richest GM in all of sports.
Okay, what if Masai leaves?
But that doesn't mean anything. They already have a squad right now. It's not like these people are leaving.
It'll mean something to Kawhi because Masai is the one who made the deal on Kawhi.
But
he's the one who
But
made
here's the
that
thing:
move.
he doesn't leave. Masai doesn't leave until he makes sure, they keep Kawhi or not.
Facts.
So it's
gonna be on Kawhi
exactly.
first.
So they have to
I
make
agree,
sure
I
what
agree.
happens with Kawhi before they let him go.
I personally think he should stay because
Yes.
it's not just Toronto; it's all of Canada.
Yeah, exactly.
They have a whole country
the
behind.
amount of money he's about to make just being in Canada.
You know
Exactly.
what? My thing is, Kawhi, you don't have to look at this because he's probably gonna sign. He can get maybe 73 mil within the 2 years. But bro, endorsements. I mean, first of all, nigga, you're gonna be able to keep most of that money because you're eating everywhere for free,
And
you have a free a penthouse. Like you know how much ridiculous stuff they've given. Like bro, you're gonna keep most of that money.
And people keep trying to downplay the West. Like, oh my God, the West is not as strong.
The
West, you still need to go over 500 to make the playoffs in the West.
And not gonna lie,
not in the East.
Not gonna lie, they can even attract more free agents.
Exactly.
Because people now know how Toronto treats their
And Drake is
superstars.
there. Drake is there.
The way they're
Exactly,
treating Kawhi,
exactly.
other stars are gonna be
Imagine
like,
somebody else. Yeah,
Even
if we lose Danny Green, but we pick up a player like Chris Middleton, just
Kyle
throwing out
Lowry.
names. You know,
That's not Kyle Lowry. Kyle Korver.
yeah.
Hey, I'll take a Kyle Korver.
I would too. Off the bench, I would too.
I would think all 30 teams, all 29 other teams would want Kyle Korver.
But
Yeah.
I will say this. I was seeing a report that talking about a player option. A 1+1. I think that would be the best route because.
What do you mean 1+1?
So like he would be able to sign a
Signs for
1 year
1 year.
guarantee, and then he would
He
have
has
a
an
player option at the end of the year to see whether he wants to sign another year. Pretty much what KD and LeBron have been doing.
What I think that's intelligent because Kyle Lowry gets off the books next season.
Yeah.
Hey,
So you see what I'm saying?
But
So,
I mean, you don't
that's
know.
$33 million he's taking every year.
Yeah, exactly. But you don't know who. They could get somebody else.
And they could.
replace
So
him.
That's my point.
exactly. So you sign a year. You try, like I say, you try to run back at it again. You just, like I said, you never know what can happen.
Yeah.
And like I said, you take it 1 year at a time instead of signing a 5 year or a 4 year with. Because my thing is this: coming from an organization that misdiagnosed you and made it, and like I said, I'm gonna always have to say that. It's big on him to have an organization that believes in you, that is taking their time, the medical staff that is working with you, to just have to go somewhere else to LA, like the Clippers, not the Lakers.
Not the Lakers.
Yeah, not the Lakers.
Do not go there.
Niggas are
please.
forgetting. They said AD, cured all, but they're
We'll
still
get to that.
dysfunctional. They're very dysfunctional. Let me be very clear. They have a lot of work to do this offseason.
Yeah.
But going to the Clippers, and they're a great organization, but you still don't know them. You still don't. It's another year of rebuilding.
Yeah,
having to
exactly.
build trust.
You don't want to have to.
You don't want to have to do all that.
Doc Rivers.
Exactly. I mean,
You've already moved once. Like,
great, but, like,
you're
exactly.
good for
Just like
now.
I said,
But
just-
you get Doc
wait.
Rivers.
Yeah, but like
Nick
Yeah.
Nurse
don't
is not
rush
a bad
it.
coach,
I
bro.
didn't say he's a bad coach.
Don't
but-
rush it.
but
Like
exactly.
what you have now is working. Just
And
try
you can-
one more
like
year
you said,
series.
worst
It's kind
case
of like
scenario,
if
we-
it's
to
really-
explain it. It's kind of like who would we like even in soccer terms? It was kind of like playing. It's like having the chance of playing under like Pep
But I
But
didn't
then
know
you're
it's
playing
totally
under
different.
like
It's totally
you're
different.
playing under like who's a good young coach like Lampard. Like it's pretty much the same thing.
You have to understand it's two different things.
It's two different.
Like,
It's two different.
because they actually
dynamics.
played. We'll get like that's something totally different. But the thing is, first off, you gotta get off that misdiagnosed shit. Like the Spurs have the best medical
That doesn't mean that.
staff in the
No,
world.
So I think to kind of put a bow on it is we say all that to say that obviously I think
No,
I think we all think that Kawhi should find a way to at least stay with Toronto, even if it's just like a 2-year deal, a 3-year deal. Maybe he should just stay there because he's 27.
Yeah. Worst case, you can always go to LA when you're 30. You'll
Exactly.
still be in their prime, even though it's like kind of going towards the end of your prime. You'll still be able to sign a 4-year max. You know what I'm saying, and still give LA what you've been wanting to give them. Like I said, you'll be a renowned superstar.
Or maybe he can come to the Bulls.
All right.
All right. Next topic, we're gonna talk about Jimmy or AD.
Wait, is Jimmy a free agent?
Yes.
Oh,
We
really?
can talk about LeBron and
We'll
the
get
Lakers.
to that,
All of
'cause
that.
that's still a big
next
thing.
topic.
Yeah,
I want to say
we
I want
we can
to
talk
What else
talk
we gonna
about
talk about?
like the little ones
Okay,
before we get
how-
to that.
little ones?
Like Jimmy and
But Jimmy's
Tobias.
linked there. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think that's
Jimmy's
happening.
also linked in. Like I said, I think Jimmy may end up in
Rockets.
Houston.
Rockets.
Yeah.
Out. But
Wait, do they have the money for that?
Yes.
Let's talk about. Let's just talk about it then. So
It depends on Capella if they.
I won't say it was a high. Okay, first of all, who won the trade?
Hey, shout
It's,
out
to
to
me,
AD.
to explain
you talking about
the trade.
AD?
Shout out
To
that
explain
man.
the trade, the Lakers got AD, but they sent over their fourth pick,
and then 3 other picks, right?
Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram,
Lonzo.
and two other
it's two other first
rounders.
I say it's even.
Yeah,
I say it's
because
but low-key-
because of the circumstances.
I think the Lakers won.
No.
No, but do you, if
I want- let me
anything,
tell you
I
why.
would say
Let me tell you why.
I would
Immediately.
say
Let me tell you
New
why.
Orleans.
more, yeah, because
Let me tell you why.
you have to look at it in the big picture. But okay, you go
Yeah,
first.
go ahead.
Okay, explain why the Pelicans won, and then I'll explain to you why I think the Lakers won.
I don't think they won, but I'm saying
I
if
think they
you're
won.
being like
What's the upside with the Pelicans trade? That's
the
my
ups,
point.
okay, the
Don't-
upside with
okay.
their trade, I'll say
have-
for one, you've cleared a lot of space to sign marquee free agents.
Even though you're only paying 25 million to Anthony Davis,
yeah,
it wasn't
but
that much money.
that's one. You have so many options you could do. If you want, you could trade the 4th pick.
Yeah.
And even like a Jewel, they get something like a Bradley Beal, get stars around them, draft Zion. You can have so many, like you have so much
Okay,
around.
so stop bringing up Bradley Beal, bro.
Listen. The reason why the New Orleans
Don't bring up the Lakers. I want to speak on the Lakers.
The reason why I feel like the Pelicans won that trade, 7 reasons. 6 of them are players that you just acquired. 3 in Ball, Hart, Ingram, and 3 picks. Also, because of what just happened, Julius Randle, he declined to pick up his option.
Yeah.
Now that's about I don't know how much
That's a lot
the
of
money
money,
is,
though.
but he had about anywhere between 20 to 24 million, I think. So between getting rid of AD's contract and Julius Randle, now you have a combined almost 50 million in space that you can maneuver.
Only? I think that this should be
Imagine-
more.
But no,
It should
that's
be a lot more.
Like I said, but you can sign a marquee type
Exactly.
of guy with that.
And then you're getting Zion.
And then you're getting Zion, and now you also have picks and players to
if
move
you
on.
want
to-
to, you can trade.
Maybe y'all said something.
That's what we're like. That's what we're
Maybe y'all said
saying.
something.
Like, bro, like
If they
exact-
really
so-
want to, they can make
like,
this work.
They
If
can
they
maneuver,
want
to-
yeah.
No,
Like,
exactly. That's what I'm
like,
saying.
that
If they
Brooklyn-
really want to, they could contend for
they
the
can make some
for
shit
title
they,
next
like, They
year.
can make some shit
I
happen.
think-
Not to mention they can get rid of players on their team without touching.
Exactly.
Okay,
So it's a lot.
even though those are great points, at the end of the day, the Pelicans don't really attract free agents.
Not yet. But if
Not
imagine if you get a player like Zion, because like I said,
You have to show me.
the draft is on Thursday.
You have to show me. Even
The
Toronto.
draft's on Thursday.
Toronto got Kawhi from a trade.
Facts.
A lot of these, I won't say Toronto's a small market, but in basketball terms, they are these smaller. Like they're not like a big name in basketball. I would need New Orleans to show me because even when
But
they had
it's
AD,
already it's pretty much
even-
guaranteed
yeah, so-
Zion's going there.
So
no, I'm talking about signing free agents.
oh, sign
So
free.
look, my thing is this: if they let's say, albeit that I pray that they don't touch that. God, please don't let them touch that number 1 pick. Get Zion. Now you maneuver that number 4 pick, probably throw in 2 or 3 players. Get Bradley.
Yeah,
you'll
and
still
that's- yeah,
have
exactly.
you like say you'll still have about
That's one star right there.
Yeah,
You don't think that's
Bradley
gonna
Bradley
attract
Beal's
somebody?
okay.
But
I'm
no,
talking
no,
about
but-
I don't think Bradley
but
Beal's
No, but it's not just
he's a
Bradley
star.
Beal.
You have Zion.
You have everyone
Now you
else
have
along
Lonzo,
with
you
Bradley
have-
Beal.
You have Drew.
I think
Drew
you can.
Holiday's still
I'm
there.
talking about trade value. I think.
No,
you can
but
get
you're
a
not
better player
trading
than
them.
Bradley.
That's what I'm saying. You don't. The only thing you're trading
Bradley
is a
Beal's a
pick.
free agent this season or next season.
He's a no. He's a restricted. I think this season, but you can trade him. So it's pretty much like a 1 year rental type of deal.
And do you know the Wizards are trying to trade
Exactly.
those
So
They're trying to get rid of anything.
both of
they're
those
trying to
guys.
get anything. Yeah. So
Even that Otto Porter contract that the Bulls
That's-
stupidly picked up. Oh my!
I don't know. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Hey man, look. That was.
Okay. So those are all great points.
And the only upside is AD.
AD.
And
Which-
it's a
hold on.
big
It's a-
upside. Like
yeah, because he's
to
a
me,
top
he's like
five
the
bona
fourth.
fide.
He's the
Yeah.
fourth best player in the league.
Yeah, facts.
I think the Pelicans have the opportunity to turn this around.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they could still fumble the bag and end up with nothing but young
Yeah,
stars
and
who are
that's-
going to be.
So can
intense
LA
pick.
on the flip side.
And that's David Griffin
Now.
if he messes up.
AD, you're only paying him $25 million this season. You're paying LeBron. I think he got 4 years. You can still sign another 25.
You're gonna be paying AD $60 million next season.
But no, I'm talking about just this season right now. Just season right now, you can get Jimmy Butler's been linked there.
But
I
you don't do that. That's the thing.
I don't. I said
You don't.
that.
You don't
I
go
told you
for
that.
it. I was. I was.
I
saying
told
that
you
too.
that.
You don't go for it. You don't go
I
for
don't think
another
you get.
star. I don't think.
But if you get Kemba,
I don't think that's the best move.
no. I don't think you get Kemba. I don't even think you get
Yeah,
Kyrie.
I-
I think you get a
yeah.
Terry Rozier,
Yeah, I like that.
and then
And
you
that's the
get
thing.
a Middleton.
Wait,
I
Terry
didn't even get a Pat Bev type. I didn't even go for
You
a
don't
Pat
need
Bev.
a star. That's
You don't need-
basically.
yeah, it's- but
you,
the thing is
you
that
already have your two
LA's
stars.
LA's being
They're
dumb.
like if LA really goes for a third star, you're not winning the
So
finals.
that's why I'm saying you don't even need to go for a star. You can get a Terry Rozier who you can pay $20 million. 5 years. Well, 5 years is a lot.
Yeah, no, I mean, fuck it.
5 years is a lot.
I give it to him.
But Terry
Wait, he wants
Rozier,
20?
I give him.
Terry Rozier is a max contract.
I give him a 4
a
year,
max.
a
I'll
4 year,
probably give
88
15.
million.
And-
15
and the way
20. You think you get?
and the way the market's looking.
And the
And
way
You finesse 20.
And
might,
Melvin,
he might.
Melvin,
I
you're
don't
saying
know,
that,
man.
but I think you always forget what happens in the summer.
Exactly.
Every
Summer,
yeah,
during
I
the
know,
summer,
I know,
you get
I
that
know.
notification. You're like,
You get
why is he getting paid that much?
Exactly.
Exactly.
I'm looking at like, why the fuck?
Exactly.
Give me that. Yeah, like,
Exactly. So their guys are paying him a pretty penny.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's gonna
But
have
that
to get
pretty penny could be a lot more. I think
Exactly.
you get a Terry Rozier, then just get a lot of just role players.
Yeah.
I think
That's
you
all
go
you
over.
need.
Brook Lopez is a free agent, I
Get,
believe.
And
nab
that's-
him to a
yeah.
1 year.
Get
automatically.
get Brook Lopez. So now with that starting five already, it's Terry Rozier. I think who do you play at the two? I guess
I'll throw Kyle Kuzma at the or LeBron. I don't even.
you put Kyle Kuzma with the two. LeBron, AD, and Brook Lopez. That's the championship.
Not
But you need-
automatically.
I don't.
That's
Not
the
automatically.
championship.
Not automatically.
It's a championship when healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta look at it.
Not automatically.
Okay, obviously.
And
No, but-
I would
Obviously,
tell
Brian
you
helped.
what I would tell you my two teams that I have right now.
Whoa. Let's finish the Lakers. I
Denver
think right there,
Nuggets,
and
they
then you
come
just
in,
and then
baby.
you
They're
just
coming.
get a
Michael
lot
Porter
of bench
Jr.
pieces.
Hey, like I said, we don't got to talk about it, man.
You
We
just
know what's
get
going
a
on.
few bench pieces just for
Shout
LeBron.
out- shout out to my
so
KC,
so I hope for the
man.
first
Yeah.
season
Yes,
LeBron actually is on the limits restriction. He needs to only play 60 games this season. He needs to play only 60 games. AD needs to not play that many games. So going into the finals, going to playoffs, they're fresh. I need all
Hey,
the chemistry is going to be.
Who inspired the load management?
I mean,
Ah.
but I say all that to say that I think a Terry Rozier you get for 20.
just for that, huh?
I think you get a Terry Rozier for like a 20 something. You sign a Brook Lopez for about 15. You can afford that. Then you already have Kyle Kuzma. You already have AD. You already have LeBron. The only problem is gonna be keeping everybody.
Exactly.
But I think you need to look at right now. If we're gonna, what do we need right now? You get that, and you get a whole bunch of bench pieces. Get a Pat Bev. Get a Kyle. Why is it Kyle Korver on the Lakers?
The only reason why I would be somewhat against Terry Rozier is because I'm just not sure if he can play off the ball as well as he'll need to when LeBron is. Because LeBron's not going to have the ball in his hands all the time, but majority of the time, he's going to be the guy running the offense. Can Terry Rozier be that knockdown shooter?
We'll talk about soccer next week because we're going off for a little bit.
It's a lot going on in the NBA world.
I think you bring up a great point about Terry Rozier if he's able to play off the ball. And I remember I called Melvin what day it was that Saturday after the trade. Yeah. And I was talking about that. And I said at the end of the day they do need a point guard. I don't think you get Pat Bev. I think you still need somebody who
you do.
I as your starting point guard. You just need a point guard who is going to play off the ball.
They could resign Rondo, honestly.
I mean, like I said, and I know a lot of people will be against it, even if you get a player like George Hill. The reason why I say George Hill, in the series, like I said, there were plenty of times where I was looking at George Hill, I was like, damn, this guy is not bad. He's not, like you said, and he was playing with Giannis. Imagine playing with
Remember that game he had 0 points?
I do. I do. But it was also games that, like I said, he was doing his thing.
Is Mirotic a free agent?
I think so.
But he's going to cost money, too.
I don't know. 10 million?
No.
15?
Bro, Mirich is going to cost
18.
He shouldn't be more than
he's a shooter.
He shouldn't be more than
he's going to be more than
At least he's going to be because he's this bro. He's going to have a lot of people looking at him. A lot of people looking at him.
Bro, he's going to be worth a lot.
Hey guys, I'm finna end it real quick and start it back up.
That's a lot of money. But I say all that to say that, okay, maybe you actually do get Pat Bev. Maybe you do get Pat Bev as your starting point guard because he won't cost that much. It's all in this round because right now you already have a solid 3 starters. Kuzma, I think, is still being hindered by LeBron being there. Look at what he was doing last season. Yeah. He was remember he 30 some games like, oh my god, who is this guy? I really hope this is the first season LeBron learns how to play off the ball. Because if LeBron can play off the ball and Terry Rozier goes there, I'm not gonna lie, the sky's the limit at that point.
Thanks.
Because actually, I don't even.
You already know that's not gonna happen. LeBron's always gonna be.
LeBron's gonna be ball. You never know that.
Especially now he's coming back.
Exactly.
He's
gonna want to.
I think you never know that. I think maybe.
So you're telling me LeBron's gonna risk? You're telling me LeBron's gonna risk? You know, the play style
with AD
of how they play.
I mean,
to Terry Rozier.
To
Terry Rozier.
He's gonna he's not gonna have the ball as much.
Basically, he has to share. Not that Terry Rozier is like facilitating, but like. The ball needs to be in more.
Yeah, it can't just be in LeBron's hands.
And that's where it has to happen. But like, I don't think LeBron. His ego is too big for that.
My problem with LeBron's play style is like at the end of the day, I think you mentioned it before we started recording. LeBron needs to be the one to make that play.
Yeah,
he needs to be the one.
And that's what I'm saying. His ego's not gonna allow that.
So that's gonna be the downfall if he doesn't. Because the thing is that you have Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, we don't know what. I believe he's gonna be a star. I believe he's gonna be their third star. That's why I'm so big on them not needing to sign a third star because they're already gonna have that in him.
Look how the Warriors play. The Warriors at the end of the day, Steph doesn't bring the ball up sometimes.
Exactly, and that's okay.
Iggy will bring it up sometimes. So KD can bring it up.
If LeBron can get out of that mindset of I have to be the point forward of this team, exactly.
Bro, what?
Bro, it's year 17. He's not gonna change that.
Look,
why wouldn't he change? He's like 34.
My only fear is that LeBron is gonna be hearing all the noise about Kawhi and KD being better than him, and want to come out with something to prove.
I hope
he comes out.
I guarantee you,
and that's my biggest fear.
Bro, LeBron James is coming out this coming season saying, "I'm gonna win MVP, go win the finals, and tell y'all why I'm the best player again."
And that's what I'm saying. Like because there's 2 big elements on the line right now. Is LeBron James still the best player? And are the Lakers going to win the championship? I think more than anything, because of the fact that the championship is less clear than him being able to prove that he's the best player, he's going to take that initiative of trying to prove that he's still the best player, and that's going to be the downfall.
I don't think if he goes out.
I'm saying overall because of the fact that.
Are you talking about a downfall in terms of affecting the team?
Yes.
I don't think it will because of AD.
I'm saying,
but
if LeBron
AD
doesn't,
won't even be as effective.
Exactly,
that's
what I'm saying. No,
it won't be as effective as he should be.
If LeBron is holding the ball most of the time and not just feeding the man,
but LeBron's always sharing the ball. That's the thing. Like, LeBron can average like 10 assists if he wants to.
But what I'm saying is that
what do you mean he doesn't? He averaged like a triple double in like 2 finals.
Look, because Melvin, nobody else.
What I'm saying is this: if the only way AD is contributing is through LeBron, that's limiting AD.
No, but
AD's a top.
No, but here's the thing. Here's the thing.
You just sometimes.
No, but here's the thing. AD can get his all the time, and LeBron will still have a triple double if he wants to.
That's
what I'm saying.
But at the end of the day, he has a triple double because
Like you're acting like
he has the ball in his
he
hand.
has the ball in his hands most of the game. That's what
I'm saying.
Look at Kawhi averaging.
What I'm saying is,
hold on. Look at Kawhi averaging 4 assists.
No,
at
but
the end of the day.
yeah, but you have to look at the team that he has, and look at the team that the Lakers have.
But I'm saying because he lets a Kyle Lowry average 10.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Get the ball,
and that's what I'm saying. They have those players around them.
So
with the Lakers, it's totally different.
Yeah,
it's literally what Kuzma, LeBron, and AD.
Okay, but I'm saying if you get Terry Rozier.
Yeah, but you're not expecting Terry Rozier to average 10 assists.
He could.
But no. Well, look, what I'm saying, I expect Terry Rozier to average 12 and 7.
Okay,
sure.
I'll say 12 and 5. Not even
Yeah.
12,
but 12 and 5 is enough.
Yeah, but
12 and 5 is enough.
He still has to get the ball in his has the ball in his hands and contribute. It can't just be off of LeBron.
Yeah.
But 12 and 5 is enough if everybody is.
So look, what I'm saying is this: is LeBron going to try to prove that he's the best in the world, or is he going to let his team thrive?
I don't think he has to force it to prove it. I think him just winning and being the best player on the team will be enough. But I don't think he has to go average 40, 10, and 10. I don't think he has to do that.
The reason why I say that it won't be enough is because of AD.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think.
AD averaged more points and more rebounds and more blocks than LeBron last year.
And the thing is, I think LeBron will average some categories numbers higher than him, and I think that'll be enough to win him an MVP. I don't think.
But
AD,
the thing is, though,
I would say, hold on. I think one thing I've realized the more I've grown to learn basketball is do not go for MVP.
It comes to you. If you just go ball, it comes.
How many players that get MVP actually go far in the playoffs?
Facts.
Yeah, and
I think LeBron should not even think about going for it.
And I wasn't even talking about that.
No,
I was talking about finals MVP.
I'm talking about him just proving that he's the best player in the world.
Because you don't need to win regular season MVP to be the best player in the league. I was talking about finals.
Look, what I'm saying is this:
because look at Harden.
LeBron.
But I don't mind you averaging 40 in the finals because you're playing that many minutes.
That's what, because I thought you were criticizing based on what I was saying through the season. He's not gonna average 30 in the season.
He could.
I mean, if he wants to, but I'm saying, when I was saying him going off getting triple doubles, I was talking about playoffs, finals.
Oh, then yeah.
And that's what makes you the best player in the world. Nobody cares about regular season. Exactly. I wasn't talking about regular season at all.
But at the end of the day, even right now, we don't even know who the MVP is of the season is.
Yeah.
But no one cares though.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you're saying nobody cares, but
nobody really cares.
I think Giannis
but
is taking it home.
You're only saying that because now we know the MVP
after
the playoffs.
Yeah, but that's something we need to know
in the season.
As soon as the season's over.
So let me put it like this: say Giannis wins in 2 weeks from now. Mm-hmm. Say he won right before the playoffs. Mm-hmm. Imagine if he loses to the Raptors like that.
That's
4 years in a row.
He beat the MVP of the league.
That's terrible. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, we can say we don't care. But we only don't care because of the placement. Exactly. Because of the play. If James Harden wins, it looks worse.
It looks even worse.
That
guy.
That's what I'm saying. So low key, it's kind of a good thing and a bad thing that there's no. But I really wish they would do it before because at the end of the day, if Giannis wins, it's gonna be like, okay, yeah, cool, but you lost 4 games in a row.
Yeah, but I mean that's why it's regular season MVP.
Then is it really the MVP?
My thing is this.
I mean, regular season. You're going off of what you saw in the regular season. Are you really the
most valuable player?
Look, in the regular season? You were
still playoffs MVP.
LA just got
That's
AD,
what the finals is.
And like I said, if LeBron, my biggest fear is that LeBron does not allow this man to play and be his maximize.
I think he will. Like I said, the fact that he was willing to give up 10 players basically to get him.
I mean, I hope so, but we don't know. Like I said, my biggest thing is we don't know. Like I said, I would just hate for AD, a walking 28-11 to be limited. No, 28.
I thought you said
28-11.
Here's the thing. First of all, this is the best player LeBron has played with.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Better than Dwayne Wade?
Yeah,
I think so.
Dwayne Wade helped. Dwayne
Wade. I'm talking about when LeBron played with Wade compared to.
That's the first
Wade we saw. Wait. The best season of Dwayne Wade was before LeBron came there.
I'm talking about
even when he was at his peak. That was with Shaq.
No, but we're talking about the one season that he was still
and he was hooping by. Okay. So you're gonna tell me that one season he played with LeBron is better than what AD's finna do?
When LeBron was playing with Wade, when LeBron was playing with Wade, it was peer and peer versus
no. Dwayne Wade was better.
Then LeBron.
Like I said,
yes.
he
played better in the finals. At least in the
finals. Facts.
LeBron was trash.
Now,
everybody knows that.
Now it's gonna be big brother and little brother.
Remember that? I remember back in the day, used to be like, bro, LeBron couldn't buy $1 icing because he only has 75 quarters, 75 cents because he only has 3 quarters. Fourth quarter he disappears.
I'm dead.
But I think we say all this.
8 points.
I think we say all this.
Is this your king?
The big reason why I really don't even want a Jimmy Butler to go there is because
it's gonna be too much.
So
it's gonna be too much. And that's the thing.
It looks good on paper,
and that's why I was
not
trying to
gonna
go back to this. Okay, based off of my opinion, AD is the best player that's played with LeBron so far. That's just my opinion.
We haven't seen them play together.
Yes, but I'm saying just based off their career so far.
True.
And so going into this season, we've seen LeBron play.
Are you talking about skill wise or like
skill wise? All around.
I mean,
talent,
he's
everything.
6'11". I mean,
yeah, exactly. He's a freak. Like he's unguardable, honestly.
Nah, he's guardable.
To a few players maybe, but here's the
AD's
thing.
He's guardable.
Here's the thing.
KD could lock him up.
Here's the thing. So you go into this season with AD.
LeBron could lock him up.
And Nick can talk. You go into the season with AD, right? So you have in the previous years where LeBron's played with like Kevin Love, Chris Bosh, who were like great as hell in their previous teams.
Then what happened?
And then once they joined LeBron, like they became like role players basically.
And what happened?
Exactly.
And
I don't think that happens with AD. That's why.
But
I know that's your fear. That's what you're trying to say.
Because of the fact that it's big
and you're
brother,
looking.
little brother.
Exactly, but I don't think that will happen because
if LeBron is not allowed AD to be great.
And that's the thing.
Fisher point.
If LeBron is not allowed AD to be great, he's gonna
that nigga's leaving. Yes.
Now wait, you want to know what's crazy right now?
Uh-huh.
You see how you're talking about we can hope LeBron can do that? This is why I was saying to Steven when I said I don't know if the Raptors could do it because I'm going based off what I've seen off a track record. So now you see where I'm coming from.
I do, but look, here's what I'm saying.
No, but
because of the fact that it's a lot of pressure to win a ring now.
Yeah.
LeBron's gonna be like, look, guys, I've done it before. I know what it takes.
I don't think he will though.
He's done it.
Because here's the thing, LeBron does have pressure to win a ring or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's not as big as it's been before.
Oh, it's big as hell right now.
I don't think it's as big as it's been before.
Do you not hear Shaq and do you not
that's
hear all
to
our
them.
legends, huh?
That's to them.
It's to the entire city of Los Angeles.
Yeah, and that's to
you
them.
have the best duo since Shaq
LeBron
and Kobe.
himself. I'm saying to LeBron himself.
Oh, nigga, his asshole is this tight right now, bro. Like, come on, man.
Wait, a better duo than Curry and KD?
No. What I'm saying, it's the best.
Is this the highest pressure LeBron has to win a title?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I think so because of the fact
when LeBron wasn't winning, when he lost to the Mavericks, do you know how much pressure this dude had?
That's true. That's true. No, that's actually very true.
But look, I'm talking about right now because of the fact that he just got AD.
Don't be a prisoner
in LA.
Don't be a prisoner of the moment.
That's what, bro.
At the moment, not right now. But when the season is going along, you're gonna hear LA.
It's gonna rise. It's gonna rise. Yes, but it's not gonna be as high as that.
Right now, everybody's in Kumbaya moment right now because everybody's like, yeah, we got AD.
How old is LeBron right now? 34.
Yes.
Is he in his prime right now?
It doesn't matter.
No. Hold on.
LA does not see that, bro.
Hold on.
LA was getting on his ass last year.
Hold on. He wasn't in his prime. He wasn't in his prime when he first moved to Miami.
Bro, he was expected to win.
And then people were still criticizing his move. People were criticizing his moves going to Miami like, okay, like you're ring chasing now. Mm-hmm. And then you lose to the Mavericks.
He's ring chasing right now. Shit.
He's not ring chasing.
He's there for Hollywood.
He's there exactly. Like he's at the point where he's like, I'm just chilling.
Okay.
If I win a ring, I'll win it.
But I'm saying there was a lot more pressure because people were first of all saying like you're going to Miami. First of all, you should beat the Mavs. Now you're going up against OKC, a young OKC. You should win that.
Okay, let me ask y'all this: if LeBron does not win a championship within the next 2 years. Mm-hmm. What do you think it's gonna be like?
I mean, his legacy. His legacy
is finished.
So okay, if he
I think it's already done right now. He's been to like 8 of them. He only won like 3.
If he doesn't win in the next, like I said, LA. I don't even know if they're gonna give him a year. But let's say if they give him a year, like I said, this year, and they're like, okay, they just got together. If he doesn't win in the next 2 years, the city of LA is gonna ask for this thing to be removed.
But
everything they're gonna ask for like to remove the
Lakers.
No,
yeah, but
I compare Lakers.
I don't think he cares. That's what I'm saying. I think when he was younger, that's when if this happened to him when he was younger, I mean, like if he was in LA when he was younger,
it
they would have been dead right at that point.
My thing is
I compared the
him
Lakers.
not caring automatically takes him out of the Mount Rushmores, out of all that shit.
I don't say that.
The reason why I say that is because as a competitor, there is no excuse for you not to care about winning.
I won't even say care. I don't think he puts as much pressure on himself as he did in the other rings. Like it's not gonna be pressure on himself, but the pressure from the entire city, the entire franchise, but I don't think he looks at that. I don't think he looks at that.
He's gonna have to. They're gonna be in his ear.
They're
gonna be burning LeBron James. Get this guy out of here.
Something that's like I just had an epiphany about the Lakers fans and Lakers everybody kind of reminds me of Real Madrid. At the end of the day, if it was Hazard or it was Mbappe or it was Neymar, they would treat that superstar the same. They don't really care for the person that comes. They just want a superstar. Mm-hmm. So if LeBron doesn't like perform, it's like, all right, well, Giannis.
On to the next.
Giannis. You know, when the Ronaldo leaves, okay. Hazard's here. You know, at the end of the day, like, it's gonna be intense pressure for
it's
the
gonna be
next
pressure,
season.
but I don't think LeBron's like.
Okay, he's not gonna put it on himself.
Yeah. Like you could tell in that when he was in Miami, like he was putting pressure on himself. He was like, because wasn't it when they went against the Celtics right before they went to the finals? Yeah, they were down and everything, and this dude was literally. I've never seen LeBron play any better. That was the best I've ever seen LeBron play.
Even if he doesn't put pressure on himself, he's still gonna feel the pressure.
I think a big reason why I know he's not feeling the pressure as much.
Kobe's looking at your every move,
but I don't think he cares. Like at this point,
but Steven,
no, because if I'm being honest,
hold on, Melvin. If he was really care about rings, he wouldn't have went to the Lakers.
And you know what? He would have went to Houston or Philly or something.
He would have went to a team that's actually going to win.
If I'm being honest to you right now, I personally think LeBron thinks himself that he's already the best. Like he probably thinks.
I mean, you already said that.
Yeah, like he thinks he's already like the best of all time. So he feels like he doesn't need to do anything more.
Let me ask you this: was he or was he not drunk off of wine when he said that?
I think so. But like, you know. I'm just talking about how he
said Hazard, LeBron. Yeah, facts. No cap. But one of my guys was saying Eden Hazard over LeBron.
Anyways.
No,
I think to wrap up LA as a whole, their potential is crazy. Getting the Terry Rozier, getting one other, because you can play AD at the 5.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It looks absolutely bonkers. Mm-hmm. It's just, will LeBron be the person to at least let himself sacrifice all
my
that?
My man Tolu said Tolu LeBron. Hey man, it's none for debate, man. We already know who the GOAT is.
Moving on to Jimmy Butler.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to 2.0, man.
Honestly, maybe he stays in Philly.
I don't know what he's gonna do.
I think he stays in Philly.
Only way he stays in Philly is if Tobias leaves. You can't have both of them. You can't.
Really? Why not?
Huh?
Really?
Why not?
It was low-key kind of working.
It was working, but
because Tobias is willing to just stay on the 3-point line.
Yeah, but my thing is, Ben Simmons is looking for a 9-figure extension this year.
If anything, he needs to take a pay cut.
Ben Simmons should be the one that should be like.
They're not getting rid of because Ben Simmons.
That'll be the most dumb thing.
Ben Simmons is a shot away from being LeBron 2.0.
And not only that, his playmaking ability. Like you're not getting rid of
this. Is not perfect analogy. This is not perfect analogy. But Ben Simmons doesn't keep getting better. I won't say he's gonna end up like this player, but what's gonna be the difference between him and Andrew Wiggins? As a player with crazy potential, but is legit.
No.
His self back.
No, my thing is, look. Andrew Wiggins cannot create for other people.
He can't create for other people, and he can't.
Like Ben Simmons, the only thing that's wrong with Ben Simmons right now is
his shot.
He does not have a jump shot to save his life. Kobe has advised him. Tracy McGrady has said, "Please come with me." Like, I think he at this point, at this point in time, like. I think he has to understand that, look, I don't need to do anything else except for shoot.
But, he's been known that.
Yes, but now it's like...
What do you mean now?
The entire
We've been
world,
saying this since last season.
But we gave him grace coming into this year.
No, we didn't.
We gave him a little bit of... No, this year...
we did it because
his asshole is this tight. His asshole's going to be this tight. He doesn't have room to...
I don't believe that because he scored 1 point against the Celtics in one game. Look. He scored 1 more point than me.
My man. Look, I feel you on that, but what I'm saying...
Him and Giannis need to get the 3-point contest.
Look.
That would honestly be comedy. But I felt okay. But to get back Jimmy Butler, him being linked to the Rockets is kind of scary. Him being linked to Rockets is actually kind of like weird because Chris Paul and James Harden, like reports coming out that
it's just beef right now. They're like I said.
Wait, is that really going on? Like,
no, it's just it's. I mean, look,
but
I
the
feel
report
like
that came out today that they said like their relationship's unsalvageable.
Wow.
They just be like, it's just a lot of finger pointing.
It's all Chris Paul because it's happening everywhere he's been.
Everywhere.
But look, James has been bro.
No, but James Harden doesn't care. Like he's gonna do what he does.
But that's the point.
That's the thing.
That's the point.
Is it producing
saying, "Hey, play better
No,
off
but
the
the
ball."
thing- but the thing is-
James Harden's basically saying, "Fuck you."
He's saying, "Shut up, nigga."
But the thing is,
it's
like,
levels to this.
It's always been working up to the point where
Up until
the conference finals.
Up until the
Exactly.
playoffs, right? No, up until the second round.
exactly. And I mean, if you look at last year,
you gotta understand. Daryl Morey wants to win. Paul Fertitta, the guy,
their owner wants.
They're impatient, bro. Like, okay. Dan Tony's on the hot seat.
Hey, I'm saying MDA's on the hot seat.
He's on the hot seat, bro. Like they don't have. So it's a lot of things.
Ain't no more ISO ball.
Wait. But who's really to blame though?
You can't blame one person.
Bro,
because
the one person I would blame.
It's Dan Tony's system.
James
Harden is not producing.
I'll blame.
I think
Chris
both.
Paul.
I think both.
I blame Chris Paul.
All three.
I think both.
I
don't blame MDA.
I can't blame
because
Tony at all.
Chris Paul.
I can't blame him.
Chris Paul was not playing well this playoffs.
He wasn't, but the thing is that you got the ball's in James Harden's hands so much.
Let's go back. Let's go back to last year.
The system.
Let's go back to last year because if you look at last year, they were literally a game away from going to the finals.
True,
and it was because of that injury of Chris Paul.
But these niggas couldn't even beat Golden State without like that's in itself because of the fact that they were it was 2-2 the series when KD went down.
Oh yeah.
But we're not gonna talk about that.
And then they ended up winning that game, and then
And
but the thing is, if you go back to last year when Chris Paul went down, they had a pretty good team to actually win the finals. They were if Chris Paul doesn't go down, the way it was looking like they was actually gonna go to the finals. They would have won that ring because I don't think LeBron's beating them.
I think it would have been the better series to watch.
But I still don't think LeBron because the way Houston was shooting, like you weren't gonna beat them.
I'll be honest with you, if the Jazz actually looked like they wanted to play, they could have beat the Rockets in that first round.
On me.
Like
maybe.
On me.
On me.
I don't think you watched the games.
On me, no.
If you watched the games,
the Jazz seemed uninterested.
The Rockets were not playing well.
It wasn't.
And then the Jazz were like, oh, literally. James Harden had 0 points.
Yeah, because
0 points up until the fourth quarter, and they still lost.
Yeah, it's because of Gobert too.
Hey, John,
because this dude, he would go in the paint and he couldn't do anything.
Basketball.
But I say all that to say I don't even think the Rockets are as good as they think they are.
Play it, John.
That's why.
At least they don't play as good
and that's
as they
the thing.
think
That's the thing. That's a totally different team from what they had last year. That's what I'm saying.
It's not totally different.
It's different.
They only lose.
They lost.
You think they played different? They lost.
They lost players. That's what I'm saying.
They lost Trevor Ariza.
They lost Ariza. They lost what's his name, Bob Mute or Aminu, one of them.
And Bob Mute.
Bob Mute
only there for defense.
That's 2 players already.
Only there for defense.
And that's why they were actually beating the Warriors last year because of defense.
That's true.
They were getting all
over. Are you talking
them.
about against Golden State, bro?
Huh?
I'm talking about my guy John.
No, but and that's what I'm saying. You can't blame D'Antoni for.
I don't blame D'Antoni.
No. I'm blaming. Look, I'm blaming D'Antoni because of the fact that the reality is
you haven't got it done. It's real.
You haven't got it. Look, no, but you put a system in place, it hasn't been effective. Whether it's because of the players.
Here's my thing. For D'Antoni, right? If I'm him, I say, why not keep that same team we had last year? Why let go of Ariza and
that same team didn't make it to
the
finals?
That's not his fault.
And that's why I'm saying you can't blame him. I'm with you on that.
No, look, you gotta understand.
If you keep that same team, this time around, Chris Paul doesn't get hurt. Nobody gets hurt.
Hold on.
They have a chance of winning.
Look, my man just said he worked hard and too hard throughout the entire regular season.
And because they didn't have anybody, because they let go of players.
No, you're playing.
But Chris Paul is also injured for a good.
True, but my thing is, look. My thing is this.
Who else was gonna play?
My thing is, listen. My thing is this. You put a system where James Harden is either shooting or passing. He's running the show more than LeBron.
At this point,
like his usage rate
you're
is
not
more
gonna
than
change
more
your
than
system.
You can't change it now. So if you're not gonna change the system, you change the coach.
What are you gonna do?
Huh? You're gonna get another coach.
No, but what's the new coach gonna do with that
shit?
team?
I don't know.
They don't have nothing.
But look, you understand?
James Harden or bust.
For Tita and Morey, they're not. They don't care. They're worried about getting a championship, bro.
Even though you're saying,
especially with the Warriors not being able, they're not gonna compete next year. It's wide open, bro.
Still, the way the Rockets are built.
Hey, look.
At the end of the day, it's kind of like what Stephen A. said may have been a joke. Like, if you like your shit, put a ring on it. At the end of the day, It's the reality.
It's the reality.
You've had 3 seasons, really.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's been there for how long?
3 or 4 seasons.
You've been there to.
Okay, so are y'all really gonna blame it for not winning because of Golden State?
Bro, you had 4 years to
wait,
make something shit.
So y'all are saying that they didn't win?
Melvin, what we were at Hootie's for Game 6. What's the excuse for not winning Game 6 at home?
No, and
what's their excuse?
That's them. But even to me personally, if they go through, if they go through in that series, I don't think they're beating Toronto.
But at least you go to the finals.
At least you go to the finals.
Yeah, but so y'all want to give them credit for going to the finals?
Hold on.
Wait, going to the finals is
going
to the finals is a very hard.
When they came in to set this team up, they set it up to go win the finals, not go to the finals.
Okay, so and what have they done? So you mean to tell me that you want to keep Dan Antonio
I'm about to say,
and be content with getting to the second round and third round?
Personally, going to second round, third round, whatever. If you're not winning the finals, like
don't
you're
lose,
not.
Melvin.
To me,
don't
is
say
that
shit,
bro? You're not. If you're not winning it,
Melvin, don't say that. Going to the finals is a big deal.
It's a big deal.
But when you win,
it's a big deal.
So what did the Warriors get?
And they at least take the Raptors to 6.
And mind you, next year,
so just the fact that it took them to 6, that's enough.
John, okay, hey,
bro, going to the finals
and now you're getting it, John. Thank you, I agree with you.
Going to the finals is a big deal, and it goes to 6 or 7. I'm being honest with you.
Like, bro, look, next year. The Golden State Warriors chances are they're not gonna be in the finals.
And that's
wide open. It is wide open.
Okay.
So you mean to tell me?
I'll go with you on this. So let's say
he's on the hot seat next year.
It's D'Antoni's fault, right?
If he doesn't make
it's D'Antoni's fault, right? Who do you get in?
Hey, I actually the exact same thing. Who do they get in? Actually, the exact same thing.
I don't know.
I don't care who you get in. I don't care who you get in.
You go, then I'll go. You go.
Listen. You can find out there are great coaches around.
Like
there are great coaches all around. It is not about, like I said, you're so scared. Yeah, it's not about the big names. You're so scared about losing a good thing when you can get a great thing. You know what I'm saying? If you're stuck at a certain point, you look at Masai Ujiri. We had Dwayne Casey as our head coach.
That's
Dwayne Casey, coach of the year, but we couldn't get over that hump, bro.
Yeah, and that's my
point. You know what I'm saying? Everybody right now in the league is looking at Toronto Raptors and saying, "What the
Melvin?"
It's as in a win now time period because you're looking at LA. You look at the move that they just made. They lost 6 players for one, all to win now.
Yeah,
everybody's looking at Toronto Raptors right now, and they're saying, "Damn, how can we replicate this?
Melvin,
if they did it, why can't we do it?"
Melvin, at the end of
Tony's on the hot seat.
It's still gonna come down to what happens.
Melvin. Hossie doesn't mean it's his fault. I think that's what Hossie doesn't mean it's his fault.
No, but he's saying it's his fault. That's what I'm saying.
Everybody can get blamed. Everybody has blame.
He's not blaming Mike D'Antoni.
But the reason why, he has
I'm not
blamed
single-handedly blaming
him.
him.
I know that, but I'm saying you've put blame on him. I'm saying you can't.
Yes,
I'm saying you can't.
Why do you lose? Why do you lose Game 6 at home?
Huh?
Why do you lose Game 6 at home?
That's the players. So you're telling me when James Harden goes disappearing, you're blaming Mike D'Antoni for that?
Bro, okay.
Change it up, okay.
Okay.
Because of the fact that
let's go back
Steph
to what I
was
said.
them.
Let's go back to what I said.
You change up the schematics of the game,
let's
bro.
go
You're a
back to what I
coach.
said.
You have to see what's going on the floor, and you have
take
to
out D'Antoni, right?
Yes.
You take out D'Antoni. Whoever comes in, you're saying like there's good coaches everywhere in the league, right?
Yes.
Someone comes in. Are they winning the finals?
We don't know, but
I don't
it
care.
gives them a different perspective.
I don't care who comes in. They're not winning the finals.
You don't know that, bro.
I do know that.
You don't know that.
Look at every team in the league.
Bro,
they're not winning
niggas
the
said
finals.
that shit about Toronto. Look,
no, but
all I'm saying is this.
Bro, Houston's past is prime. Like, they're not winning.
Listen. Because the way you're saying it is that let them continue. Keep Dan and Tony. Let them not change anything. And
I'm saying regardless of who comes
kicked out in the Eastern Conference. In fact, not even like you're saying. Let them continue to get kicked out in the second round or Western Conference Finals.
No, here's
if
my
they make it to that.
Here's my thing. Regardless of who comes in, it doesn't matter because they're not winning. They're stuck with big contracts for no reason.
One big contract.
Two, if
no.
anything.
I mean,
James
Harden's not. He's not stuck.
No,
yeah.
okay, but you have Capella, you have Chris Paul.
Capella you can get rid of.
Yeah,
you can get rid of, but for what? Like you're not gonna get something that's gonna change the way.
Was it 4 years, 90 million? You can
get
rid of.
No, I'm saying you could get rid of it, but what are you getting in return? That's what I'm saying.
You can get a draft pick or something in return.
So you're telling me with a draft pick, whoever comes in from the draft, they're gonna win the league.
You could trade him off and use that money that now you're not spending on him on somebody else.
To add, yeah.
So you're saying with that y'all will win with those?
I know.
Listen, we're not saying.
At the end of the day, you're saying that their expectation is to at least win. right? Win the championship. They haven't even got
No, I'm saying that's what it was. I'm saying.
So, do you want them to be content with where they're at right now?
No, what I'm saying is that first time when they went up against the Warriors and Chris Paul went down, I think that was the best chance they ever had. Each year going from now is getting less and less.
My guy.
Listen. The reason why.
My God, look, listen. The Golden State Warriors are not going to be in the finals next year.
Yeah, and I get that.
What better chance do you want? What better chance do you want?
Hold on,
but
pause.
it doesn't matter, though. That's what I'm saying. Because look at what the teams are looking at like now.
I'm giving you 5
But here's the thing. You're saying what better chance, but look what just happened. AD goes and joins with LeBron. You think they're going to beat that team?
They could.
They could, bro.
They almost beat the Warriors. They almost beat the Warriors.
First of all, you haven't even seen how LeBron and AD. You haven't even seen how LeBron and AD look. You're just talking about paper, bro.
But they can get a team in free agency.
Until it happens, I'm only going on what they have now.
Started.
But I'm saying I'm going off of what happened.
Like,
now,
bro,
what they have now.
it is what, June 18th maybe.
They can pull off a heist.
The draft starts on
At
the end of the day, we're gonna come back here whenever all the free agency and trades is
okay,
on.
and then
that's when we'll decide.
Okay.
All
I'm saying is this now. If I'm the Rockets, D'Antoni's on the hot seat for. I'm giving him one more year because of the fact that you can't blame him for anything. I'm giving him one more year to prove his point, to say what to do whatever he has to do. If that coaching shit, whatever he has going on, if that stays the way it is, and you don't make it, you're like goodbye. Next, it is what it is. You're in a win now league, bro. It's no excuses. Are you gonna be content with being second, third place, or are you gonna go try to win?
And that's all it is. It's not putting the blame on MDA, but it's the fact that something needs to happen. If you can't get rid of Chris Paul, something needs to happen. At the end of the day, they got rid of Dwayne Casey before they got rid of DeMar DeRozan. So we don't know what can happen.
I don't think. Like I said, I want to be very clear. I don't have the Lakers. Everybody has the Lakers up front winning the title. I don't,
and
bro.
That's what
I have Denver coming out next year.
And that's the thing. With all the teams, we have to wait and see what happens in free agency.
Actually, do you know what's crazy?
I have Denver winning.
I want you to understand.
Or coming out.
I want you to understand. The Warriors can still get Chris Middleton.
On me.
And Clay will be back by the playoffs next season. Why not?
They can sign Chris Middleton to a 1 year.
If KD doesn't re-sign, they could get a Chris Middleton, and they can make the playoffs with just Chris Middleton and Steph. And Clay is back by the playoffs. Do not sleep. Do not sleep on the Warriors.
So is the hot seat still gonna be? I mean, D'Antoni's still gonna be on the hot seat.
Yes. He's on the hot seat from the start of the season.
At the end of the day, if you're not winning, something needs to happen.
Okay, what I want y'all to look at is this.
I'm gonna give you another example. The Bulls, at the end of the day. You had Derrick Rose.
Okay.
You had Derrick Rose. You should have went to the finals.
Here's my thing.
You should still be winning. But who gets kicked out?
No.
Melvin. Who gets kicked out? Thibodeau.
Yeah, but
it's not his fault.
Yeah,
but something needs to happen.
Yeah, and I get that. But here's the thing. We can all agree that Golden State was the best team probably ever to be assembled, right? Are you blaming him for not beating that team?
I'm going to give you another example.
Are you really blaming him for not beating that team?
Casey again. Because I didn't say it as much as I needed to emphasize on it. Toronto Raptors last year, they get outed by LeBron James. Sweet. LeBron James goes to the West. Kind of similar to KD not playing and Clay not playing. It's kind of wide open. They get rid of Dwayne Casey and they bring in a rookie coach from the G League, Nick Nurse from the G League. They get rid of DeMar DeRozan. Instead of letting these guys run it back. Like your assistant to run it back and keep things going. Masai Ujiri says, no, we have an opportunity to win now. That's what we're going to do. We're going to win now. We're going to make some unpopular changes. Not to put the blame on Dwayne Casey because he was the head coach of the year.
Oh, okay. So
year.
Quick thing. So with this same squad that they have right now, if you have Dwayne Casey instead of Nick Nurse, do they win?
I don't know. We don't know.
What?
We don't
know that. Because when Dwayne Casey was there, they
took him to 60 wins.
Bro, he won what's it called? Coach of the year.
But did he make it to the finals? Did he make it to the finals, bro?
But look who
the goal is to
win.
win. So D'Antoni, like you said, D'Antoni last year.
Bro, he had DeRozan and Kyle Lowry who were scared of LeBron, first of all. They were never going to win because they were scared of LeBron. So the fact that they had Kawhi.
Have the Rockets beat Golden State? Have they been able to get past Golden State?
We all know they're an unbeatable team.
It's just but it's just.
But they are.
Have they been?
Huh?
They are.
They had chance to beat them.
Unbeatable.
Yeah, but they weren't.
But you had opportunities.
They weren't healthy last season. They weren't healthy this season.
Who?
The
Warriors. It was 2-2 when KD went down.
They have Iggy. Iggy's a very big.
exactly.
But if you have Kevin Durant,
Kevin Durant went down. They were tied up 2-2.
Enough.
The series was tied 2-2.
Yeah,
So,
but I'm
okay,
saying,
what's the excuse?
What is the excuse?
Huh?
What's the excuse?
for what?
For them
For
not
not
being the
winning.
Warriors.
Last year?
No, this season.
This season, they don't have an excuse. I'm talking about
All right,
last
guys.
year.
Hey,
All right.
it's been great,
I'm talking
guys.
about last year.
Okay, but we're talking about now.
And,
so why?
that's what I'm saying. You can't blame D'Antoni. That's what I'm saying.
All right, it's
Yeah,
You-
all right,
okay.
I gotta get going.
I did.
bro.
Here's the thing.
I gotta get going.
Here's the thing. If they have that,
Niggas talk on the mic.
because y'all do that anyways.
We have to finish the podcast. Get on the mic.
Here's the thing. So if they have that same squad they had last year, they're beating Golden State this year. That's what I'm saying.
I think, but we're talking
That's
about
what I'm
now.
saying.
We're talking about now.
And I'm saying they have a lesser squad, so of course they're not gonna be better.
But what's the excuse if you lose KD?
What do you mean? What's the
And
excuse?
you lose at home, Game 6.
No, and that's what I said. That's not on D'Antoni. That's on the players. So you tell me
No,
you
So
you put
He doesn't get it. You don't get it.
But here's
No,
the
you
thing:
don't
you
get
put
it.
everything on
Alright,
James
guys.
Harden and Chris Paul to figure out y'all need to win. Y'all if y'all really watch that game,
Melvin.
you can tell James Harden and Chris Paul
Melvin,
did
you
not
don't
want
get
it
it.
that
Melvin.
bad.
Melvin,
You're
at
not
the end of the day,
understanding,
regardless of who is to blame, something needs to change.
Something.
Yeah, of course, something's gonna have to change.
Okay,
They're gonna have to
so-
get rid
so
of
what are
players.
you gonna do?
They're
What are
gonna
you
have to
gonna
get
do?
Melvin, I want you to understand. We didn't say MDA needs to go. We say he's on the hot seat.
Of course, but I'm saying he doesn't deserve to be like. It's not like he did anything wrong.
It's not his fault. But like, you're not understanding. Something needs to happen.
Yeah,
Something needs to
but
happen.
y'all are pointing towards him. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
we're not.
That's what y'all are doing.
If I blame Chris Paul.
Okay,
I
I said
Paul
that
and
too.
James Harden.
Chris Paul,
But
James
I said
Harden,
that happened.
Chris Paul, James Harden, and Mike D'Antoni, they all have blame.
But not
It's blame.
the way you're making it seem is like he has the most blame.
I know. I'm saying they all have blame, but okay, who are you gonna get rid of? Are you gonna get rid of Harden first?
You get rid of
Are you gonna get rid of Chris
first.
Paul first?
You get rid of Capella first,
Okay,
right?
and
Get on the
who-
mic. Let's end it right here, bro.
And then who next?
Hey, let's
And
end it
then
right
you
here,
get
bro.
some picks in, what's it called?
Yeah.
get some players next.
Look, we'll be back next week.
It's got look. He brought in.
The pre-podcast is back.
Oh.
My name is Adedina,
I'm Yagaka.
and we are Cream. We'll see you guys later.